Miss Wolf reporting live from the hallways of Lower E at Robinson Secondary. I've run into two young gentlemen who have informed me they are experts on bay grasses in the Chesapeake. Gentlemen, can you please introduce yourselves?
I'm Luke. And I'm Marcos.
Thank you, gentlemen. Now for the hard-hitting questions. What are bay grasses?
So, bay grasses, or also known as submerged aquatic vegetation, underwater grasses are plants that grow in shallow waters of the Chesapeake Bay and its streams. Creeks, and rivers, and are a critical part of bay ecosystem. Examples are eelgrass and celery grass.
Thank you. Where are these grasses found within the Chesapeake Bay?
Underwater grasses grow in shallow waters and streams, creeks, and rivers of the Chesapeake Bay. There are 16 varieties that prefer either low, medium, or high salinity.
Well, now that we know what and where these grasses are and can be found, can you shed some light on the current score these received in the 2016 State of the Bay report?
In 2016, the underwater grasses grade was a D- with a 24. The grade has gone up 2 points from 2014, which was a 22. Underwater grasses are a big help to the bay because they provide habitat to fish and crabs and add oxygen to the water and help remove pollutants and trap sediment. Between 2014 and 2015, underwater grasses increased by 21% to 91,621 acres. This represents the highest value in the last 3 decades and the highest ever recorded by the Virginia Institute of Marine Sciences annual aerial survey.
Wow, that's a really low score. Does the Chesapeake Bay Foundation have any plans to improve this score?
The Chesapeake Bay program partners use 4 initiatives to restore and maintain the health of the underwater grasses: improving water clarity, planting underwater grasses, protecting existing grass beds, and enhancing underwater grass-related education and outreach. As part of the Chesapeake Bay Watershed Agreement, Chesapeake Bay program partners have committed to the goal of achieving and sustaining 185,000 acres of underwater grasses in the bay, with a target of 90,000 acres by 2017 and 130,000 acres by 2025. In 2015, there were an estimated 92,315 acres of underwater grasses in the bay, marking a 49% achievement of the 185,000 acre goal.
Is there any way that we as citizen scientists can help achieve this goal?
Grasses for the Masses is a program by the Chesapeake Bay Foundation that works with schools and community members to grow wild celery. The SBF gives group black tank bins, 3 kitty litter trays, wild celery seeds, light bulbs, a filter, and a heater. Students then would plant the seeds in the soil in the kitty litter trays and maintain the tanks on a daily basis. To maintain the tank, the filter needs to be cleaned, the algae needs to be removed, scrubbing of the tank needs to be done, adding water so levels don't drop, and checking the temperature. Once the grass is grown, it gets planted into the restoration sites within the Chesapeake Bay, such as Mason Neck State Park. This is a really great program for helping the Chesapeake Bay.
So you're telling me growing grasses and planting them will have a positive impact on the Chesapeake Bay? How so?
Species such as microscopic zooplankton, barnacles, sea slugs, young crabs and fish, and migratory fowl depend on the grasses for food and shelter. Underwater grasses also add oxygen to the water during photosynthesis. Underwater critters need oxygen to survive. In addition, the grasses help keep levels of nitrogen and phosphorus low. They also trap sediments.
I had no idea that the grasses were crucial to so many other factors in the Chesapeake Bay. Do you think these steps will continue to improve the overall report card score?
Yes, especially individual areas such as water clarity and blue crabs.
Well, thank you, gentlemen, for those hard-hitting facts. Oh, I'm getting word from our producers that they'd like you two to join us in our classroom studio, E106B, to answer some follow-up questions about this topic. While they're heading on in, I'm going to send it back to you, Miss Marker, with those eager Geosystems students.